Oi everyone! Well, how's everyone doing today? If your name isn't my wallet, well, you're probably having a good one. And if you're not, you're in the great place for it, because there's not much else that hurts more than losing your hard-earned money through the casino. And that is exactly where I've been the past 2 days. I turned 21 back in March, and last month, hearing that my fellow friendly YouTube comrades, Big Vol Daddy, Uncle Lou, and many others would be there. So, of course, I was going to take the 3-hour trip to Harrahs in Cherokee, and I managed to vlog a majority of the trip wherever I could, though you can't film the entirety of the... I couldn't film the entirety of the trip because you can't vlog inside of the casino, of course, so I didn't get anything there. But, of course, I got about everything else I could, including whatever breaks we took during our time, and there were a lot of those. So shout out to my passenger, Big Vol Daddy, for the great trip there and back. It was a fun time, and he made sure that it was that way. So with all that being said, let's waste no more time, and I'm going to show you guys my trip to Cherokee and Harrahs, and watch me lose $50. Pain. Alright, well, oi fellow comrades. Today is finally the day. I've been waiting for this day for a while now. And today's the day I finally get to learn how to gamble. I was supposed to prepare. Learn the rules of, like blackjack and stuff. But, well, I lied. Okie dokie, well, I think I've managed to patch up and pack up on everything. This is all my bathroom stuff. Got my flops. 2 pairs of shoes, actually. I got my glasses, pair of swim trunks. Of course, all my clothes and everything are in here as well. Got my devotional, because I'm a good Christian boy. This is, what am I thinking of? Yeah, charger. This is a charger, a portable charger for my phone, because if there's anything that loves to run out of battery at inconvenient times, it is my phone. Got this too for the hotel. Yeah, and of course, cannot forget promotional material, Cool and Good hat. Slide that right all up in there. Lola, how much money you think I'm gonna win today? You think I'll win something like $10, maybe 20 if I'm fortunate enough? I'm not bringing a lot of money, so that's how it works. You think I'll win something? Speak. You think I'll win something? Speak. Lola, tell me. Tell me. Alright, good talk. Is everything all better now? You got your lamb chop. It's a good day. Ain't that right? Well, I'm gonna go make a lot of money, so I'll see you when I see you. Well, this trip in total is going to take about roughly 3 hours to get there, all the way to North Carolina, and it took a grand total of about 10 minutes to run into this bullshit. So here we go again with construction and stop and go traffic, so whoop-de-freaking-do! Well, first detour of the trip, just picked up my passenger. I'm sure y'all know who that is. Big Vol Daddy over here in Greenville. Halfway on the trip here, the AC died, so windows rolled up or rolled down.
Hey,
Whoop-a-doo.
That's how I roll anyway.
You know it. So how much money we about to win today?
Thousands.
I was thinking somewhere in the multi-millions,
Yeah, they don't give that much away.
Unless we win the lottery, then we'll be just fine.
We'll be playing the lottery. We'll be playing blackjack, poker, slot machines.
Yeah, well, I said I was going to remember how to...
that money.
Yeah, I said I was going to remember how to play blackjack, but I lied, so... Yeah, that's... slot machine money, baby. You already know how it is. All right.
They have quarter slot machines anymore.
I dropped one. Shit. All right.
All right.
Let's roll, baby. On our way to Cherokee. Wee, BBD. All right. Well, next stop, we just went ahead and got breakfast at
Newport.
Yeah, baby.
$20 hose.
There's something around here, that's for sure. We're in the middle.
Tell them about the woman we saw pushing the ottoman up the street.
Yeah, we Yeah, we're about where were we at the time?
We just got into Newport.
Yeah, just got into Newport, and what a great introduction. We saw a lady pushing a mattress across the ground.
No, it was an ottoman.
That's what it was?
You know what an ottoman is?
No.
It's like something you put your feet on. It was an ottoman from a sectional sofa on wheels that she was pushing across the street.
What in the hell?
Yeah. That's what
Well,
I said. What in the hell?
That's about the only reaction you can think of to that. So yeah, here we are in Newport. It's about 10 o'clock. Everybody's supposed to arrive at 12, and as in everybody, I mean a few select people. So we'll see how it goes. Okie dokie, well here we are at our next detour, looking for a blanket to take on the way there. I forgot, where are we right now?
Maggie's gift shop.
Gotcha. We're somewhere in Maggie Valley, getting close to Cherokee.
Yeah, it's called Maggie's gift shop.
Maggie's gift shop. We're looking for a blanket. We're looking for a Vol blanket. You'd think they'd have one. You want me to get that for you? Or you got it?
I'm not paying whatever that price is. Let's see, twin is
That's
$49.
So that's a queen. That's $70. Well, even if it's a small place, it ain't cheap here.
Get that and take it to John. Here, bro, I got you a blanket.
Dude, take a look at this one. Take a look right behind you. I'm not gay, but $20 is $20. Oh my!
I don't get it.
You don't?
Oh, Joker. I get it.
Well, we just went ahead and got out of. I forgot the. What was it? Maggie's gift shop. Gotcha. Okay. Well, we got some stuff.
Squid's vlogging. I'm vlogging.
What perfect timing,
We're
huh?
dual vlogging.
Yep. Well, what did you get?
I got a Native American eagle blanket for ridiculously $50. And I got a bleep bag. It's a bleep bag from the 80s.
That's all there is to it. Well, I got me a new nice little hoodie for the fall and winter season. Can't have enough of those. Also, yeah, that's all we really got. They didn't have any like Tennessee gear, so there really wasn't much to get there. They had gloves, but if you need gloves in the middle of the summer, I think there's something wrong with you.
Yeah, you got problems.
All right, well, let's get back out on the road. We don't have too much longer until we hit
Cherokee. Let's
Cherokee,
roll.
baby. Let's go see the mother heckers over from the sports community. Well, before we see how many times they check my ID, which is a lot, I just want to inform you all about a neat little thing I'm going to show you on the screen next to my little mascot. It's a neat red button I think you should take a good look at. It might have some important information that you might want to take a look at. But anyway, let's go ahead and continue on with the show. Good day. Well, it is 3 o'clock now, where I'm at. As you can tell, I've made it to the casino. We've been here for a couple hours, met with Uncle Lou, Pigskin Pete, just met Jay Shipes and Hufferbilly Paw, like literally 5 minutes ago. And now here I am outside waiting for BVD to come out for his umpteenth smoke break. It's not been a good day for him. He's lost quite a lot of money. And I told you guys earlier, I said, $20 from me, take it or leave it. They sure did they took it, and they sure did leave it. That's all there is to it. So, you know, at this point now, I've left myself at a $50 limit. If I pass it, well, at least I got some drinks to, you know, swallow the pain. Of course, they've asked for my ID about 6 times. Actually, 5 times so far. They have asked for my ID. So I'm waiting for number 6 when I walk back in there. People have come up to me and be like, I don't know if you look 21. I guess this is what I get for shaving the day before. This is exactly what happens. All right, BVD just got here. BVD, you have any kind words for the people about gambling?
Gambling sucks when you lose.
I said the exact same thing. Yeah, see, I feel like we'd be having a lot more fun if we won a dime off of what we did, but...
If we won, yeah, well, obviously we'd be having a hell of a lot more fun.
Right.
And the day's not over.
Of course, there's still plenty of time, but I told myself I'm not spending more than $50, and I've already dropped 20, so...
I've lost 100.
Yeah, well, okay, to be fair, you got your paycheck. I didn't. Okie dokie, update numero dos. Well, it's about 5:30, I'd say. I don't know what we're doing for dinner because I just ate dinner. So, cheese curds, greatest thing I ever had. It's always been that way ever since I finished eating at the Tap 40. But yeah, you know, I kind of wish I brought my sunglasses because I'm really missing them right now. Anyway, we are about to probably head up to the hotel room for a little bit. Thankfully, Uncle Lou let us borrow his for a little while until we can get our room tonight. So we'll see how that goes. He's just gonna hang up there for a little while and then get back on that grind, or let the others get back on that grind. I ain't spending much more than I already have. Oh, and by the way, those of you who are looking for an update on how many times my ID has been checked, we're up to 7 now. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and it's liable to be 8 as soon as I walk back in. So, you know, that's all there is to it. You know, I'm no, I'm most definitely the youngest person here. Any 21-year-old with a sense of you know that hasn't lost their mind yet would not be here. The only reason I'm here is to meet up with all the people from this community. So every other person in here is, you know, an old man, a rich old man to be exact, or somebody who is just extremely desperate for some quick bucks.
Stop.
I wonder what this hole goes to. Let's find out.
See anything in there?
Nope, just a big old hole. I can think of somebody who said that. Started with a she and ends with a she.
She?
Yeah, something like that. Look at this, man. I didn't even notice this when we got here. Take a look at this. There's moss on top of the ceiling there. You don't see that in any other building. That tells you how rich these people are. I'll tell you that much. That's somewhere up there. That's where we're staying temporarily, up until
Tell me if you can.
Yeah, coming through.
Ask your vloggies if they can tell me what song this is.
What a top G right there. So I forgot to mention, the entire time that we were eating with Hufferbilly Paw and his girlfriend, Lou and Pete and Jay Shipes and who else? SirUGA, they have been over at the blackjack table. So chances are they're still sitting there. Personally, and this is probably just because of my young age, I literally could not even fathom doing that. Now, to me, I think that's quite a view.
It's okay. The other side's better, I bet. Let's go check it out.
Well, I mean, you get to see the entirety of the casino, so I guess, you know, there's something cool about it. Now that's the view we've been waiting for. Look at that. Got the pool, got traffic.
Got a reflection of myself.
And there's a lot of mountain view here, so that makes it even more spectacular. And then here's the back view.
Yeah, where does this go to then?
I don't know.
Yeah, there's a road. Okay.
It's just, most of it just looks like mountains. And then the motel, but other than that, no, this is just literally, I mean, compared to what we get over in the, you know, the suburbs, this is amazing that, you know, there's trees, got cars. You get to laugh at all the little people down there because we're so high up, but other than that, you know, nothing too spectacular. Meanwhile, here's learning how to drive a learning how to drive a cart.
Have the turning radius, mine does.
It's also slow.
As well. I could turn this thing around in here.
Maybe.
Like
Let me hit it one time. All right. Well, we're heading back up because BVD forgot his cigarettes. So.
Yeah, I'm a dumbass.
Yep. That deserves a.
Wait a minute.
Well,
My farts didn't stick.
well, another update. We're sitting here in Uncle Lou's hotel room. Like I said, he let us keep our stuff in here till BA gets here.
Give me my pole over here, my cane. Please.
Yes, of course.
Thank you. You might need that when we're down there.
Yeah. You know, while we're up here, I could probably make a video like he does. Well, the Tennessee Vols suck. You know, they ain't no good. They ain't gonna be no good for the foreseeable future. And if Uncle Lou is watching this video, just know BVD has farted plenty of times in here. So if the smell,
I only farted once in here.
All right. Well, before I leave here, whether that's tomorrow or the day after, I'm hitting this place. I gotta see for myself how amazing that is. So. We'll see how that goes. Man, I will tell you, navigating this place, it's like one of those mazes that you get stuck in, and whenever you think that you're going forwards, you're actually going backwards. Had to get back in my car, get the loot, but now we're good to go. BVD done left his camera in the one of the cup holders. I had to go grab it, and I'll tell you, this trip has been pretty fun so far. And this is only the first day, so we'll see how it goes tomorrow. I'm thinking we're going to do a little bit more than gambling, but turns out I might have the right strategy down. One of the games that we, not as in we, I mean BVD played, we got him some pretty big money. You just got to know how to, you know, play poker. So thanks to the last 6 hours that I've spent here, I've learned a little bit on how to play, so I'm going to give it a shot. And when I get back, I'll tell you guys all about it. But until then, I'll see you all in the next one. You know, if there was ever a person, you're like the most Ohio driver ever. You're honking at people. You just flipped me off. Yeah, see, Ohio driver. Look at that. Beeping at people, flipping people off. It's
Rude. You found the car pretty quick. I gotta give you credit.
all right. Well, went ahead and got my card from Battle Angel, and now we are heading our way down to SirUGA Tower. I think that's what it's called. I saw this adorable puppy down at the lobby. Sweetest thing I think I've ever seen in my entire life. Well, yeah, I had to take a picture of it. So. Well, I'm on a roll today, I'll tell you that much. Battle Angel came and gave me the keys to get into our room. Get this though, I already forgot it. So I went down to the floor, went everything like that, but now since I forgot it, I have to go back up all the way to Lou's room and ask what the name of the room was. So yeah, as you can tell, I'm not the smartest person on the block. At least one thing I get to do is I get to view what it looks like up here late at night. Pretty spectacular if you ask me. Okie dokie, after 3 stops from Lou's room in a separate tower all the way to here, I have finally made it to the hotel room. Well, look at how much BVD brought compared to how much I brought. By the way, unrelated, but you know, these hotels rooms do not have soundproof walls. I know because I heard some very indecent things going on. The indecent things of which, I'll leave that up to your jurisdiction. All right, we'll get this. So here we are, back in the hotel space. I just got back to the casino. Now BVD wants me to go back up and get his jacket. He's too cold. Look, I'm no clothing expert, but just based on my analysis, I've got a good feeling this doesn't fit me. Well, another update. It's 9-something o'clock. Busted another 20 on the same game I played earlier. Morale is as low as it can possibly get when it comes to playing these games, I'm telling you. So, you know, depending on however BVD's doing, which doesn't sound too good from what I heard from Hufferbilly, chances are we may be done for the night. But first I gotta go find him. Yeah. Thankfully, you know, he sticks out better than anybody I can imagine.
Damn, it's cold in this motherfucker.
Man, it ain't even that bad. Well, anyway, our night of gambling is over for now. We'll be back tomorrow with more chaos. I'm sure of that. We got ourselves a pizza.
We'll be done at noon tomorrow because I got to turn this bitch back in.
Yeah, good point, man. Yeah.
So you got to get all of our shit. We can carry
Gordon Ramsay. Well, we have made it to the hotel room, finally. This isn't my bed, as you can tell. This is the bed sheet that we got earlier for BVD. Ugh. My feet are killing me. I think I've walked a total of 7 or 8 miles in the past 2 days. I'm on that grind, as you know. Oh, well, we have just consumed the remnants of that pizza. I was honestly a little disappointed. It wasn't the best pizza I ever had in my entire life, but pizza's pizza, and well, we were hungry because I haven't had anything to eat since 4 o'clock. So you know how it is, but you know, it's past midnight now. I'm sure the others are still down there gambling. I'm out. We already know I'm out of shit to gamble. So that's all there is to it. But there is some good news. Take a look at this. Jacuzzi. You can't get that anywhere at the Holiday Inn or whatever, so yeah, you already know I'm about to chill in that for a little while. Okie dokie, well, it is day 2 of our time here, which is the only other day that we're here, so we're gonna make the most of it. We gotta get all of our stuff out of this place before 11 o'clock, which is an hour from now, so I'm gonna go in there, wake up BVD. Alright, well, we went ahead and just got all of our stuff out of the room. All the important stuff, you know. How was the trip so far?
Ready to go.
The car is packed and locked now. Alright, well, we gotta take this wheelchair all the way down to the main entrance to the casino.
You can put your phone in the seat and lean over and talk while you're parking. That would be an interesting angle.
Oh yeah, take a look at this, everybody. It almost feels like BVD, huh?
Yeah, they're being DVD. Hi, me.
Alright, well, we were taking his wheelchair up to the casino, which likely means that we're in for ID check number 15. We'll be able to vote soon. Yeah, to anybody who comes over here and thinks that you're about to earn some big cash and get that luck going, you might as well just leave. You might as well just exit the premises immediately. You aren't earning a jack diddly doodah. That's all there is to that. So, you know, don't shoot the messenger. I'm not telling you anything that from my own personal experiences. At this point, it's just facts. I had to sit there and watch BVD burn through his wallet like it was a cigarette. So, it's not looking too good for him over there. He's done. He's so ready to go home, and it's, to be honest, it's past noon. Lou and Pete were over there. Like I said, we're over there till 6 o'clock, and I've tried to get a hold of some people, but I still had a great time. Got to meet some great people, but when it comes to community gathering, there is no gathering going on here. Lou's still asleep upstairs. Pete and Hufferbilly Paw are MIA. We're still here, but we're just sitting around. He just went through and he just burned another hole in his wallet. He's not really happy about it. So we're both ready to skedaddle on out of here. So shout out to the people I got to meet. Lou, Pete, BA, Hufferbilly Paw and his wife. Or girlfriend, Jay Shipes, SirUGA. The bright side in all of this, even with the loss of money and everything, is look at the amazing views. Well, at least not the greatest view here. This is just a tree.
Y'all heading out now?
Well, whenever he's ready.
Yeah. I'm probably gonna be leaving here around 5, so I gotta take my son to the doctor tomorrow morning. So, yeah.
With everybody either asleep or MIA, it's kind of
Yeah, well,
hard
I'm
to...
getting ready to meet Hufferbilly Paw and Robin down at the pool, and then Lou's definitely still sleeping. I'm not sure what Pete's doing.
I texted Pete. He said, "Pleasure to meet you, Squid." And we'll see each other again soon somewhere.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, so he's not sleeping. He's not sleeping.
I don't know. I didn't ask him.
Oh, okay.
Well, I will definitely, and you can hold me to this, I will definitely be there for the slobs next year.
Nice.
So.
Nice. Tiger Baskins showed up, and then yeah, they were down. Tiger Baskins, Lou, Pete, and HBP were all down at the casino until like 6 o'clock this morning. Yeah, so.
I can't even imagine staying there for 16 hours without leaving. That's insane.
Play some blackjack, but I couldn't get any more money out of that. We came up here, so I was like.
You also wouldn't be able to find your way out of the hotel. So.
It's a maze, yeah.
It
it's
is.
A maze. You got to come a couple times before you kind of get used to everything. I mean, I think it took me a while. Like the first 3 or 4 times we came, I always got lost.
Any final words you want to say to the people of Squidtard?
Are you live right now?
No, it's just for a vlog.
Yeah, we had a good time. Y'all should come next time. So.
You know it.
Let's go somewhere where we can hang out.
All right, well, we have just packed up all of our shit into the... Well, we did that earlier, but now we've packed our shit, as in all of it, into the car. And he's currently reflecting on life, as you can tell. So we'll give him time on that, but first we need to...
Hey, look. Let's see. June, July. Okay, 3 months ago, I was on a ventilator in the hospital, potentially dying. So I got no problems with what happened here. You know, I had a good time. Got to see some people that I know and love. And got to hang out with my boy Squidtard for a couple of days. So life is good.
Hell yeah, no regrets. Okie dokie, well, we are on the road. Well, halfway on the road. Went ahead and stopped for the first meal of the day, which is weird that, you know, it's already 2 o'clock and this is just the first meal. But yeah, we are... I remember I told you guys about this. Maybe I didn't. I don't know. I did a pizza review, like a pizza tier list, a couple of weeks ago on the first episode of Tardaria Tuesdays. And, well, Pizza Hut was at the very bottom of the list. I thought it was one of the worst pizzas I've ever had.
Today they get bumped to the top.
Well, we'll find that one out. I went ahead and got Pizza Hut at BVD's request. It better be worth it.
It didn't cost you anything, so it's worth it.
Well, we'll find out. We'll find out if it's poop. Then no wonder it didn't cost anything.
One of my farts, I guarantee you that.
Okay, well, thing is though, I'm not trying to inhale your farts.
Can we break them out and get trying?
Break out your farts?
No, the Pizza Hut.
Oh, right. All right. Well, we'll see you guys after. After this. Yeah. Well, I will say this. Maybe I was wrong about Pizza Hut. Or at least stop it. At least the first part of it. I think their family-sized pizza is still garbage, but I got this plate.
Go ahead.
What kind of pizza was it? Help me out here.
It was a personal pan.
Personal pan.
6-inch pizza.
Well, it was personally satisfying.
Excellent.
I'll give it that. I will give it that. It was okay. It was better. It was satisfactory. Let's put it that way. I think that's the right word to look for. I can't record in horizontal because, well,
why not?
Because I'm on the fucking road.
Oh, horizontal. I got you.
Yeah, no. What'd you think horizontal was?
I wouldn't think it.
Yeah. You don't think a lot, do you?
Not a whole lot, no. Especially when I'm with you. I'm too busy focusing on the fucking road.
Yeah. Well, let's get your ass back to Greenville.
And our odds of running off of it.
Right, yeah. We'll get you back to Greenville in a minute. Well, we have made it back to BVD's Smexy home in Greenville.
What I need to do.
Oh, yeah. All right, well, you got anything else you want to tell the Squidtard family, the Squidtard crew?
Yeah, we had a good trip. We had a good time. Donated some money to the needy Indian reservation. So we left them a little richer than they were before we got there. So they can feed their families and, do whatever it is they need to do with our money.
Yeah.
I feel good about myself donating.
Yeah, well,
My bank account's not happy, but you know.
Well, the good news is all it'll take is a few more paychecks and you'll get that back.
Yeah.
Well, thank you for joining the ride
Yeah. Thank you for.
on the Squidtard
Actually,
Express.
thank you for offering to come with me, because I was going to be going by myself, and the trip would have been a lot harder.
Yeah, well, no problem. I'm glad I came.
So appreciate you not killing me, and only scaring me. Well, you didn't scare me at all.
Yeah, like he said, if I did scare him, he probably would have taken the wheel by now.
Yeah, got to
So.
make sure we get everything out of here before we leave.
All right, we'll say goodbye to the people.
Goodbye to the people.
You know, some people find it hard to navigate themselves through parts of the country, and thankfully there are ways which you can identify which part of the country you're at. For example, if traffic looks like this, congratulations, you're in Knoxville. Whew. Well, after about 4 to 5 hours of driving and getting flipped off by somebody on the way back on my end, somehow, someway, I have made it back to the Squidtard studio in one piece. So, it was a great trip, a fun time, learned a lot of new things on the way there and on the way back, and even there too. Shout out to all the people that I got to meet there. It was a great time. I'm going to try and make my way to the next gathering, whenever that may be. So I'm looking forward to it. And hopefully the Slob Olympics come soon, because you already know I ain't going back to no casino.